baby. Can't explain what I'm going through, and I wonder if you're feeling it too, like I do. You know my mind is in a haze. It's all because of you, my darling. Surely as the day is long, there's no way this love could ever be wrong. Growing strong. So won't you listen, girl, while I sing out this song. Here is my heart, here is my song. Take what you want, baby, don't ever let go. For everything that I do it for the love of you. My baby, I just can't find the right words to say. How I love you in 1,000 ways, night and day. 'Cause in my heart and in my head, you know you're always gonna stay, my darling. Once I was lost, but now I am found. Girl, you're putting my feet right back on the ground. Turn my life around. Oh, baby, can't you hear what I'm telling you now? Here is my heart. Here is my heart. Here is my soul. Here is my soul. Take what you want, girl. Never let go. For everything that I do it for the love of you. Here is my heart. Here is my soul. My soul is yours. Take what you want. Take what you want. Never let go. Once in a lifetime, gonna find the special one. Look twice and love will pass you by. Like a river, just like a river, gotta flow to the sea. You can be sure when you look in my eyes. Here is my soul. Here is my soul. Take what you want.
Everyone, and thank you for joining the SHERICHIE Show. My name is SHERICHIE.
And I'm Miss Bambi.
And we have two guests today. We have Vash.
Hi, everyone. My name is Vash, Miss Vash. Thanks for having me, Robin.
You're welcome. And I have Chavita, Haley.
Hi. Hi.
Today's topic, you guys, we're going to talk about ungratefulness. And I'm going to start with you, Miss Chavita. What's your concept on ungratefulness?
What is my concept on ungratefulness? I guess it would be lack of appreciation. You know, we do a lot of things for people on a regular basis, a lot of things that we don't even expect. How do you say, like a receipt or return on it, but we're just doing it. Taking, for instance, I like donating things, like.
Okay. Yeah. Hold that thought 1 minute. We have a caller in.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Can you hear us? Hello? They can?
No, they hung up.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm sorry, Javita, you can finish.
Okay. Pretty like yesterday, I was at the Goodwill store, and there were several women there who are interested in changing their careers, or maybe they weren't in a career. Mm-hmm. And there was one particular woman who was like, I can't find anything to wear, and I think I picked out like 5 outfits for her right there, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, so I like doing things like that, like kind of helping people, and to see the smile on her, because she came in there really dejected. She had just gotten a surgery, and she had lost a lot of weight, so she had to transition from one wardrobe to another type, and she was like, I don't know what to get. I don't know what looks good on me. But after helping her out, I felt like really great. I'm like, that's the kind of thing I like to do.
So she was happy with that.
Yeah. And I felt good because she was really grateful, you know, for the help. She's like, you should do this. And I was like, no, I enjoyed it today, but.
Oh, okay. Do we have a caller?
No, someone on this phone. Just keep going.
Oh, okay. So, Vash, tell me your.
I mean, I think a lot of people are ungrateful due to the fact that you help someone so much. And it's like they take advantage of you. So I feel like if you're helping someone or you're doing something in particular for someone and they don't show their gratitude or their appreciation, I think that that's considered being ungrateful. And then when you're ungrateful, you come with entitlement. I think that's what kind of messes people up, when you're ungrateful and then you feel like you're entitled to. So.
Yeah, Rachel.
It's the same. You know, it's going to stay the same. I just think that people are so ungrateful these days because they have so much. You complain about things that, for what? Like, you're complaining about what? You haven't done anything. So all the heat will be on my back, and then you're complaining, and you didn't even do your part. So it's kind of like people be ungrateful for the smallest things or the largest things. So.
Because you do hair.
Yeah, I'm a hairstylist for 15 years. And I'm in the helping industry. Every time I go to work, I'm helping someone because I'm helping someone beautify themselves. And I think that most of my clients, you know, I've had my clientele mostly for over 10 years, so I can't say any of my clients are ungrateful, you know, because they show me an appreciation where they have come to me for 10 years, you know, and if I can help them, you know, not saying monetary wise, because I don't have a lot of people that say I don't have any money, I can't come, but I don't feel like anyone that I set myself around is ungrateful, you know, for anything. And I think my clients, they pretty cool, you know, so.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break right quick, and we'll return in a moment.
Please come back to me. spring, summer, fall, and winter. Love never stays the same.
Oh, what happened to our love so warm and tender? But like a winter storm, your heart has changed.
Now it's time to dance. Sweet Lisa, can you dance to my love song? Pam, can you dance to my love song? Keisha, would you dance to my love song? Tamika, come on and dance to my love song. Kim, won't you dance to my love song? Yvette, baby, won't you dance to my love song? My spring, summer, fall, and winter, our love's begun to change. Like spring, summer, fall, winter, love never stays the same. We deserve a purple heart for our crazy fights. We deserve a Nobel Prize for the love we make at night. You can rest us.
Hello and thank you. Welcome back to the SHERICHIE Show. I'm SHERICHIE.
And I'm Miss Bambi.
We have two guests, Vash and Miss Chavita.
Hey everyone.
So Vash, tell us your view on Ungrateful. I'm sorry, Bambi. I'm sorry. Look, I'm
I
trying.
said, well, I get another time.
Bambi on Ungrateful.
Okay, so
Oh
thank
yeah.
you. Thank
You
you.
look ripped.
I thought I needed something new. I knew I needed something new.
Okay, now I like it.
When I think of ungratefulness, I think of a person that is selfish. I have, in my lifetime, I have dealt with ungrateful people. Being ungrateful, you're selfish. You're not thinking of anybody else but yourself. Everything is about you and what you want, your situation. You're not willing to compromise, or you're not willing to give of yourself, or just meet in the middle with certain things. That's basically my definition of ungratefulness. Because I mean, when you're ungrateful, it's all about you. It's not about, and people fail to realize at some point in time you're going to need somebody else. And if you take advantage of it, then you won't have that person again. You may not have it again.
You ain't say nothing but the truth.
Like, get ungrateful if you want to.
Can I say something to that real quick? I do agree, but then in a little bit I'm partially disagree, because I feel like selfishness is just being selfish, and I think when you are being human and you're looking out for yourself, that is, I can't really say it's being selfish. It's just that I'm looking out for me.
Right.
Like I'm not. I've been doing hair for so long, and when I first started doing hair, one of my girlfriends, she's still one of my really good girlfriends, but I didn't understand. I was like, oh, she's so mean to people. Like, why is she so mean? That's what I was thinking when I was younger. But now that I have been doing hair for so long, it's like, oh, I see why you act like that towards people, because people would take advantage of you.
Yeah.
So it's like, not at this point, it's not that I'm being selfish, because certain things that I used to accept, I don't. It's just that at this point, I'm like, no, I'm looking out for myself, because I have myself, I have a family to take care of. I can't do the things for you that I used to do.
Right.
And it's not being selfish. It's just like, no. And it not even saying that I might have done something for you before and I'm not going to do it again. Like, I don't feel like that's being selfish. Just like, I helped you already.
Right.
And I can't help you again, because That's taken advantage of if you think that I'm going to continue to help you after I helped you at least maybe one time before. You know, so it's kind of like selfishness, but then ungratefulness is like I can be selfish, you know, in certain situations. But ungrateful, I'm never ungrateful. You know, I think it's the kind of a difference.
Yeah. It is. When I say people get selfish, it's like, say for instance, I say, Vash, can you do this for me, or do whatever for me? And you be like, yeah, I'll do it for you. And then you come back to me and say, hey, baby, is it possible that you can, when you go to the studio, can you take me to the studio with you? Can you know, pick me up? Like, it's like on my way. Right. You know, and I'd be like, oh, girl, no, I got to hurry up and get to the studio. You got to get there. No.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't set myself around people like that.
You know, just I block myself from people like that.
Yeah.
What about when they're your relatives and they just won't let you be great? Like, they constantly hold you at, you got to help me because you're my relative.
Well, for one thing, nobody can force you to do anything that you don't want to do. And for me...
Especially after you've paid them back like that. I've already helped you.
But I don't think that there's a limit on help. It's a limit on how you allow people to come into your space. And if you allow somebody to come in your space and you're willing to do what you choose to do within that I guess that frame. But when you get tired or when you feel that you don't want to outsource yourself anymore, then you are responsible for shutting that door. I don't care who it is, because we all, even though we should want to assist people, we want to help people, we all still have to carry our own load. So I'm not one at this point in my life where I'm in a position where I allow people to force me to do stuff. It's either this is the way it's going to be or it's not. Because you have to understand, once something leaves your hand, it's a gift, and you can't be upset about a gift. And if you choose not to, share a gift with somebody, then don't share it.
Right.
I
think for family members, I mean, I do a lot of family members here, like on my mom's side and my dad's side. I don't really go around everyone because I'm always working, like when they're having events and stuff like that. But I don't think I have any family members that I've helped that I'd be like, I wouldn't help again, or if anything that I've done for a family member. But I come from a pretty cool family, so we don't lean on each other's backs and stuff because we really don't have to. But I'm sure if we did, that I would kind of feel like, not this is family, but I don't want to see you messed up. I don't want to see you without. I want you to have everything that I have plus. Because if I'm blessed, I can bless you. If you're blessed, you can bless me. So with family, it's kind of different, unless you got the mooches. If you got a mooch, then you got a mooch. But family, it kind of can be a sticky situation. Yeah, it can be a sticky situation. Yeah. How you feel about it, Robin? You haven't said.
Look, I was about to say, ungratefulness. I have came across a lot of people, family members, friends, co-workers. I feel that, for instance, I had a lady that I had lent her some money, and she told me that she'll pay me back maybe like 4 days later. So I kind of was working and was busy, doing my thing. And when it was time for her to pay me back, she caught an attitude and was like, let me just give you your daggone money. I was like, I never even got into... Yeah, she.
No, she used some other words.
Yeah, she really was cussing and stuff. It took everything from me, not to go off, but
I wouldn't have had nothing.
But I felt as though that was very ungrateful because I didn't have to do it. Yeah. And then you have some people who you do help, and they feel like that you owe them. They feel like that you owe them, or you should, just because you family members or you close friends. Yeah. But those are the same people who you have that really don't support you. Look at Sawana.
Oh my God!
See, you wanted me to talk. Yeah, you have some, like that, and then you also have the ones that, you ever had someone that you help and they never could think on their own to do little things for you? I'm talking about the little now, y'all. I'll take the little things. Just say
Small
thank
things.
you, Robin.
Right.
You don't have to give me any money or do anything, but I like little gifts. When I give away stuff, I give away stuff. And sometimes I'll like things in return on surprises. Like I feel as though when people say they're grown, they really not grown. Because you still have to tell some grown people what to do.
But act like it.
Could it be that you will be enabling them? I am so strong about standing in my own space at this point in my life. A lot of times I have children. And a lot of times our children can weigh on us. Like I used to think, oh my gosh, my kid's going to be grown. They're going to be 18. And then I'm no longer responsible for them. But then, of course, my kids are like in their 30s now. And I'm like, I still feel responsible. Well, to a degree. But I have to step back and say, you know what? They're grown. Let them stand in their space. So,
yeah, because a lot of parents do enable, I call it handicap.
But not just parents. You talking about friends and other family members.
Some parents, like especially like with your guys, your sons, they'll handicap them to where when they get in a relationship with a mother, they look at you as though you're supposed to take on the role of their mother. You ever ran across people?
But most guys are like that, though. I mean, but in a sense, I don't find anything wrong with that. Because most guys are used to you nurturing them. So, that's where they get their comfort from. Like you hug if you're a mom, you hug your son. It's a certain type of feeling that a man gets from a woman that makes you they want you to be that mother figure. Like I had a boyfriend and I was like, why you want, way back then, I was like, why you want me to wash your clothes? I'm not your mother. And then I was like, well, that's what he expects from a woman because guys are going to expect what they've seen, so.
What about taking on the bills? Because you have some guys that feel like they,
Well, I'm not going to deal with nobody that's not.
Exactly.
Like, I'm going to get that established off the break. Like, I don't need you to take, to pay my bills because I'm going to pay my bills. But you're going to have to,
contribute.
Definitely. Please.
That's a must.
What?
What you call me?
Yeah. It's never, it's not that, never that good. The phone dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. The phone dropped. Okay. It's never that good.
So what about, dang, it was on the tip of my tongue. You made me laugh, dang. What about people when you do something for them, then they say, "Oh, I could have did that for myself." I mean, that when they talk to other people, they say, "Oh, I can do that."
Oh, well, why you didn't do it for yourself?
Exactly.
Well,
people say that all the time. I say that. I could have did that myself, but I'm still going to be appreciative.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You really don't say.
Yeah, you don't say. It's the way you say things.
It depends on the person.
Oh yeah, and it definitely depends on the person.
You are talking about after the fact, like you do something for somebody because they request it, and then after the fact they come back and say, like, I could have did that myself. Then you chalk it up to, okay, I know where to go next time.
Right, I'm gonna help you next time. Right,
you're not being mean about it.
Right.
You're just saying, so that I don't, become mean.
Right.
I just know how to handle this, and it maybe not even just with that particular person, because sometimes we have to understand our role. Do we really need to extend ourselves in particular situations? Because sometimes we extend ourselves
and it's really not needed.
It's not needed, and then we're enabling, and then we're causing us a headache or stress unnecessarily, like lending money. Like I don't loan money because I don't care how close a friend somebody is. You lend that money unless. When I said on lend it, if I have it to give, it's yours.
Right.
Because I've had people who I've just had conversations and said, well, this is what my life is like right now. And they're like, oh, here. And I'm like, but I didn't ask. I'm just discussing it. Because sometimes talking about things help, you to kind of figure out what you're going to do, what course or what path you're going to make or something like that. But to loan it with the expectation of getting it back, it's like if they give it back, it's like, oh, it's a gift. Oh, wow, I got something back.
Right.
But so as not to add stress into my life, I try to make sure. But this comes from years of having certain experiences.
To train yourself to be like that.
Exactly.
Right,
You do have to train yourself, and you have to understand, you know, what your parameters are. And once you get them, that nobody can step over those unless you give them permission to.
Right. But that goes back to what you said in the beginning, that it depends on what place you're in. To when we was talking about being ungrateful, and you know, it depends on where you're at when you mature. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody give you something, as far as if I have some money and someone asks me for it, I don't really want to give it to you, but I have it. You know, I have it, so I'm going to give it. Right. And then I'm just not going to expect anything in return.
But why are you giving it to him if you really don't want to give it to him? Why are you giving it to him?
I mean, that's just the thought. Like, if you have $1 million and someone asks you for your $1 million, you're going to be like, okay.
No, I'm going to be like, no.
Well, I know me.
Like,
well, no. Vashti, me. I'm speaking on my behalf.
You are going to give somebody $1 million because they asked you for it?
I'm just saying, like, I'm using that as an example. $100. If someone asks me for $100, I'm going to be like, oh, dang, I don't want to give up the $100. But okay, I have it. I'll give it to you.
Why?
Because that's how I feel.
but okay, but that's contrary, because you're saying you don't want to, but then okay, I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just the human thought.
Is it dependent on the person?
Yeah, it definitely depends on the person. Yeah.
For me, in Vash's defense, I'm the same way. I'm very much a giver and a nurturer. Right? And I've been
also
in a position
Scorpio.
Before. That's right, Scorpio.
We say.
So I've been in the situation of not having. So if I ask you, number one, I done went through hell and high water in my mind before I even ask you. Like, I don't like to ask. But I feel like, and I try to think that if people ask me, they need it.
Right.
Right? So because I've been in that situation before of needing, I'm going to help you if I can. But what my new thing is, like Steve Harvey says, if you want $100 from me, I'm going to give you $50 and you work it out.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Oh, that's a good one.
Give them half. Yeah.
And if I can't afford the $50, I'm gonna try to give you something towards your $100 if I have it.
Okay. Right. If you come to me and ask me for some money, I'm going to give you, I have this business sense. I'm going to give you ideas on how you can make that 50. Okay? There are so many different things. I'm so serious.
Rita ain't playing. You ain't even record.
And it's not even about that because I baked cake and I meant to bring it, but I left it. I did, and it's really good. It was a marble cake. So I got to meet up with you and get it because I just baked it.
I like that.
Huh.
Like, I can bake a cake too, but you might not buy it.
I don't want to. Oh, but no. Well, you don't do it, okay? Because you'll never have anybody. But no, that's not the idea. Because what it is that you have to find something that you are good at, and that's something that people are going to buy. Like I do, like Robin does the candles. Okay, I do whipped shea butters, and I do soaps, and I do other body products or whatever. But then I love the Goodwill, okay, and then consignment stores. I've shared this with you on several occasions. So I will go and buy things, and a lot of them may not necessarily be my size, but I'll buy them, and I will go on eBay and set up an account, and I'll sell them. And somebody gave me a bag. No, seriously, somebody gave me a dress. I don't know if I told you this, but somebody gave me a dress, and the dress was in a $1 bag. Like you go to Goodwill sometimes, and then they'll charge you everything, whatever, for $1. The dress was $1,200. When I looked it up online, it was worth $1,200.
You keep it?
So no, I didn't keep it. What am I gonna do with a $1,200 dress? I don't have anywhere to go.
Did you sell it? So you sold?
I haven't sold it yet. I haven't even put it on. I just had it cleaned and I have it and everything. But it's like I'll find a lot of gems. But these are ideas. Like people are saying, I have no money, I have no job, I have no way of making money. But you think about what you may be good at. And then
do it.
You figure out a way to make it work, because there are a lot of things that people can. One man's junk is another man's treasure.
I'm about to put all my stuff on eBay.
I have a question. It says, is this ungrateful? On the phone complaining about needing my hair done, and my BFF hears me and then goes out and buy me some shoes. Am I ungrateful for not wanting to shoot? Stephanie, girl. I don't think that you're ungrateful for not wanting the shoes, because those might not be some shoes that you might have wanted, because you don't like everything that somebody gets you. What do you guys think?
I'm kind of like that. I kind of want what I want.
Right.
I do.
Right.
I feel as though, I feel as though, look, no, it might be ungratefulness, but I feel as though if I know what you like, I'm going to get you what you like.
Right.
I'm not too many with surprises and get you something off of the rack. You know, what's the
clearance rack.
Clearance rack.
I'm not a big shopper at the clearance rack. I'm not a big expensive shopper either, but I'm going to make sure I get you something that you like. And I expect for whoever I'm with, mainly in a relationship, friends and stuff, they normally do good with knowing what I like.
Yes.
They normally do. But I'm kind of like, I want what I want. What about you, babe?
For me, I like different stuff. I don't like what everybody else like. I don't like I hate shopping in the regular clothing stores. I hate it, honestly. Like, I try to go find the stuff that nobody else want to put on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's me. And for somebody to buy me some shoes, I probably would say thank you, but no thank you. Only because I'm different. I don't, you know, and then I just, you know, I would just say no, thank you, but no thank you.
Because I'm turning the gift away?
Yeah. I don't turn
if it's something that you don't
like,
want.
I don't want, like, because I know most likely if it's not something that I like, I'm not going to wear it.
Right.
And that's just money wasted.
Right.
Okay.
What about you, Talia?
Well, I try to prep people, especially friends. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you give me something that I don't want, I'm not keeping it. So either you need to know me. You need to know me. Don't give me a gift until you know me. Because I have things that people have given me that I sell or I give away.
Oh,
because I don't.
Regifting.
You can call it regifting if you want to, but I give it away. I don't care. I'm gonna sell it or I'm gonna give it away.
I like monetary gifts.
I'll put it on eBay.
So do you?
Give me the monetary.
Look, so do you prefer like this? Because when you just said that you kind of tell them in a hint way, like I know.
No, I don't hint.
Well, I tell them I'd rather take gift cards.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
I think it's really good that
gift cards up.
when somebody actually can pick something out, like because they're looking at me and they say, "Oh, you know what? I think that'll be nice," and actually hit it on the nail. That I appreciate more than gift cards or money or anything. But if you give me some random something or something like that, I'm gonna tell you like, okay, thank you so much for thinking about me.
Yeah.
You know
But I
what
don't
that
like that.
What?
Money.
Yeah.
Money to me
want
is so
money.
impersonal. Because I'm going to
real
put gas in my
personal.
car and you forget about it. Somebody give you $20 a day. You forgot about that $20. You forgot about the fact that they get, after you used it,
I needed it, okay. Yeah.
you know. But
Right.
if somebody give you, like this was a gift. Somebody gave this to me. Okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember the person who gave it to me. And the fact that they realize that every time oftentimes they'll try to contact me and it's like, oh, my battery died. So they said, here, I got this for you. So that to me was a very thoughtful gift, you know, and I appreciate that. And I was really grateful for it because I go along and.
So let me ask you this. What if you have a stylist and they style you? They do your hair, your makeup, your dressing. And if you don't like it, what do you tell them?
Do you tell them you don't like it?
No, look. You stay here.
No,
Girl.
you by yourself.
Girl.
No, but I'm just saying, would you? Because I would tell them the first thing I say is, who's supposed to wear this? Or who? Wait a minute, you got to do this over. Matter of fact, don't even do it over.
It has been times where, when I was younger, before I could start doing my own hair, it has been times where I have went to the salon and I will tell the stylist, because I had one stylist that will put your hair behind your ear. Ooh,
That's
God.
her signature.
That will
do that.
burn me. I'll be like, don't put my hair behind me. I don't want my hair behind my ear. This one I had some. But I used to be like, don't put my hair behind my ear. I don't want my hair. Do something. Make some curls. And really honestly, that's when I really got into hair.
Doing your own hair.
I really got into hair with the hair school and everything. Because I was determined to keep letting people sit in these people's chairs. And I have told plenty of stylists when I was younger, I don't like my hair.
Now, would you pay them? I'm sorry. Would you still pay them?
My stepmother, let me tell you, my stepmother, she would take me to the salon and I would tell the lady that we done sat there for about 45 minutes and maybe longer than that. But I was like, I don't like my hair. I don't like it.
And would you pay for it or half of it?
She was like, well, what is it that you don't like about it? And I mean, she was nice about it. Mm-hmm. I was just like, I don't like, I've always liked funky. Like, give me some spikes. Give me something.
Can I speak on the behalf of the hairstylist?
Oh, look. Okay. I really was on the stylist.
On the stylist. Anybody in the fashion industry where you're doing something for someone else. I think that, for one, I don't really go through that. I really don't. Because I've had my clients for so long. And then I deal with a lot of professional people. Like, you have the 9 to 5. You might be a pastor or evangelist. Something like that come to get you. So it's not like I deal with a bunch of young girls. I really don't like doing young girls' hair. Oh, okay. Because they'll bring you in the picture of Tyra Banks and say, I want my hair like that. But you look nothing like Tyra Banks. See, you want this look, but you can't get that look because that's not you in the picture.
Right.
And I found myself explaining that more often, as people started getting weaves and stuff like that. I'm like, you can get your hair like this, but you're going to look like this in the picture. And, when you get your hair done, you're not going to look like Tyra Banks. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really go through that, but I think that if someone did a service for you and this is what you asked for, like behind the ear situation, like that's in style now. So a lot of girls will come to me and be like, oh, I want my hair with like the way I got my hair now, or curl behind my ear or something like that. So if you have a stylist, I'm going to ask you, how do you want it? Oh, you the stylist. You give a lot of people, well, you the stylist. No, well, you have to give me an idea because what I see fit for you, you might not like. You know what I'm saying? So I have to ask you. And if this is not what you like or what you want, this the door. That size. That way.
Robin, you asked, do you pay?
Yeah, do you still pay? Like, if you don't like your stuff? No, I feel, though, you should just pay and just never come back. I don't, because they washed your hair, they permed it, they did everything. Especially when you tell someone, just do what you think would look nice.
And for future references to anyone, it's, if you don't pay me, I'm not going to let you leave out.
You gonna kidnap them?
No. I'm gonna say sit right here, and I'm gonna cut every track out. Yeah. You're not gonna walk out.
That's not illegal detaining.
No, it's not. No, it's not illegal. You're gonna sit right here.
The Africans do it though.
Yeah,
the Africans
and the
would
Chinese,
take. They would take that.
You're not leaving.
I would kind of look at the legalities of that, but I would pay somebody and I would tell them I didn't like it, and I definitely wouldn't go back. And my daughter taught me that, because even with going out to restaurants, like you go out to restaurants, you eat and you get really crappy service or something like that. I've seen people do some really nasty. Like I saw one guy put a tip in a glass, put the salsa over top of it, and then flip it over, so the money was wet, because he was the service was crappy, but that was disgusting.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a break and we'll be back in a moment. Hello and welcome back to the SHERICHIE Show. I'm SHERICHIE.
And I'm Miss Bambi.
And our two guests is Vass and Shavita.
Hey, everyone.
Callers, you can call in now, 240-455-5934, and give us your intake on ungratefulness. Shavita,
Yes.
we want you to share all of your many multi-talents that you have, business-wise.
Oh my goodness. I have a company, and it's called Custom Creations, and I custom create body products for people from the top of your head to your feet. And most of the products are organic, and I try to use products that are healthy, because what we fail to realize a lot of times, even lotion, things that we put on our body is as though they're absorbed into our system, and they could cause us more harm. So, and what else?
That's one of them. Tell us all of them.
Oh my goodness, I do a little bit of other things. I have a store on eBay where I sell different things, clothes and different products or whatever on there as well. Golly gee, there's so many different things. Mm-hmm. I cook for people. Sometimes I'll do desserts and other little intimate. I don't do catering. It's more small things. I usually get with other people who have catering companies and, do things. That's way too much for me.
And you're also retired, right?
Yeah. I'm retired, and I'm trying to find out where my space is right now. I'm not responsible for any children anymore, no husband anymore. So I'm trying to find out where my space is. I know I have that space, which is why I continue to say that, I don't allow people to come into my space unless, I hate to say it, unless they're worthy, because sometimes we bring poison into our lives, and then we ask, why are we sick?
Oh, okay. We have a caller. Caller, what's your name?
George T. Randall.
How are you?
How you doing, SHERICHIE?
I'm fine. Well, what is your intake on ungratefulness?
I want to talk to a lady in the purple. She got a nice purple shirt on, a blouse on. That's pretty. I like that.
Oh, okay. That's Shavita.
Okay.
them colors in there popping, y'all. I want to let y'all know them colors in there popping.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all looking good and sounding good. But look here, I got a toe garden going. I got onions, bunions, and corns. I need somebody to help me out with my feet. Can the girl in the purple help me out with my feet?
He said
I got a toe garden.
toe.
I got a toe garden. I got onions, bunions, and corns. She said she got all kind of personal products. Can she help her brother out?
What I can do is give you.
Give him the website, the phone number.
I can give you the address.
Yeah,
Tell them screenshot the feet.
Oh no, I don't want them to screenshot the feet. No, I can give you my email address, and you can email me, and then we can further discuss it after that.
Okay, well look here, get Brother Roland, the best engineer in the world. Give Brother Roland that information, and I will get that from him when I see him a little later on. Give him your information.
Okay. What's your name again?
Tony Randall.
Okay, Mr. Randall. Thank you for calling in.
SHERICHIE, you looking good in that girl. You looking real good in that girl. You sounding good too. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Booking people. Mr. Randall. Mr. Randall in here booking people. Yeah. Colors in there popping. All right. Okay.
It's Rita's shop.
Yes.
No, babe, tell us your hair salon and everything and all that you affiliated with. And
Okay. Well, I'm Vashti Mathis. I'm a hairstylist, a professional hairstylist for 15 years. I specialize in hair care and hair extensions. I have my own hair extension line. It's Vashti's Hair. I'm on 2 internet radio shows on Listen Vision Live. On Thursdays, I'm on the 4 Networking Chicks with my girl Tawana, and then I'm on I have my own show, Heart of the City Radio. And on Heart of the City Radio, my name is Trashy Vashy for those. And it's not a nasty thing, it's just my mouth is very foul. So, that's who I am on at Listen Vision Live. And I'm a mom. I have 2 children that I'm, my big babies, but that's all.
And you
Y'all
guys
know me.
know I'm SHERICHIE affiliated with the SHERICHIE Candles.
Thank you.
You can email me, SHERICHIECandles@gmail.com. I also want to announce the new co-hosts we have that will be joining us next Sunday. It's Eric Malloy and Marcus Grant. They were the guys that was on the show Sunday before last. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Last Sunday. And you also can call in at the show at any time you want to, 240-455-5934. And also you can watch us live on iStream at www.elifemedia.net.
Ms. Trevita, you gonna give your email information and your business name?
The business name is called Custom Creations, and the email is Trevita@outlook.com. Very simple. It's T as in Tom, REVIETA @outlook.com.
Okay.
So pretty much what you do is you just email me. Once we start the process, then we'll do the dialogue. You send me an email, and then I'll respond to your email. You'll let me know that you're interested in custom creations and probably what your problem or what your issues are, and then I can respond back to you.
Great.
Okay.
Great. And I am Miss Bambi. I am affiliated with Ambiance Excursions Travel. I do have a Facebook page for that. If you can't reach me on my Facebook page, you can reach me on Miss Ursula Bailey on Facebook. Also, I have Barnett's Catering Company. So either one of those, you can definitely get in touch with me. My cell phone number is 240-353-9090. I got a new cell phone for you. So you want to play on the phones.
And we also like to thank our engineer, Roland Grimes. Mr. Grimes, give a shout out. And also we want to thank Tawana.
Hey, girl.
Duncan for always coming in.
Here she go, y'all.
Exactly.
Monday, y'all got 2 for 1.
So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next Sunday from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Goodbye.
Peace out.
See ya.
You guys, thank you.